Hello everyone, I'm behind the camera for the moment. I wanted to talk about autumn, and I have here one of the first books that I was led to, Silver Raven Wolves to Ride a Silver Broomstick, New Generation Witchcraft. This was, I don't know if it was the fourth or fifth book that I was led to, but I had first gone to pagancenter.com and realized that what was happening to me really had a lot to do with nature-based religion and not just Rosicrucianism, which was a book I was led to before this one, the Wisdom of the Mystic Masters. Now, that was just a small book, relatively small, and they only talked a little bit about nature, and I have since learned that the Rosicrucians do believe in all sorts of nature spirits and connecting and learning and using elements of the earth and nature in their path of spiritual workings, but that particular book really didn't touch very much on that at all. It had some incredible exercises, which to me, I now feel came from Hinduism. So this book talks about your special days of celebration. I don't know what chapter this is, but it is page 31. So in wanting to talk to you about this time of the year and it being a good time to tap into developing your ability to go within and align yourself and tune yourself into your intuition, right? To make it stronger, to connect to that deeper, and maybe even tap into some psychic abilities that you naturally have, right? They're just a part of your natural makeup. For me, as I get older and older, the fall season I become much more sensitive to, and my clairvoyance is stronger. Everything in that respect is stronger in a much more psychic way. So, your special days of celebration on the nature-based path. The first one is the adjustment, very good thing to read. And then we have the solar holidays. Candlemas and the cross quarter. It is a cross quarter. Yule, of course, is winter solstice. After Candlemas, we have Ostara, the vernal equinox, spring. Beltane, which is a cross quarter. Summer solstice. Lammas, which is a cross quarter. And now we have the autumn equinox, which begins around September 21st. And is also referred to as Mabon or Mabon in the Celtic tradition, which is what I feel close to. I've stated before that I am on a Celtic path and a Druidic tradition. Very strongly I feel that way. But again, that's only a part of me. We all have many parts, and you know, I can relate to Rosicrucianism and what they teach. Anything that has to do with meditation, nature-based religion. Caledonia is called Alban. Let's see, winter finding is Teutonic. Okay. The second harvest festival associated with the taking of the corn and other foods. Now, Dr. Pillai is calling this time Navaratri, the 9 nights of the goddess, which can be associated with the subconscious and emotions and psychic abilities. Very interesting. So that's one thing that I'm learning today. I'll be getting on my computer to print out a picture of Lord Ganesha, since I went last week to get some ink for my printer. I am getting ready to take a shower and go out. I'm going to have to bundle up. I am still dealing with some vertigo. I talked about that yesterday in my video about natural remedies for allergy symptoms. And I'll be talking about how I'm dealing with that, as well as just really dominating it with my mind and telling it to stop. Now I have a picture of Lakshmi, which is what I've been using. And unbeknownst to me, the Ganeshas on either side of her were getting me ready for seeing the image of Ganesha in the Google image on my TV, where he was in the Aurora Borealis, or whatever it was, because the picture was taken either at dusk or in the daytime, and it was an image in the clouds. And then, of course, I've talked about the dream I had called Cloud Man. So, but Ganesha is often depicted with Lakshmi and used in videos that I've seen for mantras for prosperity. Why not kill 2 birds with 1 stone? Ganesha opens the road, and then Lakshmi can bring in the prosperity. And in nature-based religion, we would burn a black candle with a green one. So you want to burn the black candle first for maybe 3 days, focusing on eliminating whatever blocks you would have to your prosperity. And then you would light the green candle, asking for the prosperity to come in. And you have to continue that possibly for as long as you need to. I'm going to save this picture here for my daughter because she's a life path number 6, and Lakshmi would be her spiritual mother. And I'm going to print out a picture of Ganesha today, so you can watch me do that on the computer. I have the statue, and I'm probably going to get a bigger statue at some point in the future. But, I mean, I just have so many things to do here. I finally took one of my dining room chairs so I can sit in a chair upright, to watch TV at night instead of being in the bed all the time. And eventually I'm going to get probably just a little love seat sofa here. Pulled this out here to be like a coffee table on the rug, and I got to get a cordless screwdriver to finish putting that door on because I'm not left-handed and that's hardwood, so it's just one thing at a time. And then I'm going, I think this is just too big for this area, right? Oh my God, what have I done? I don't have a living room. I could maybe have a living room, right? If I put a dining room table over here and a sofa here. But you know what? I don't need one. I've never ever had anybody come over for more than 10 minutes to maybe sit on my sofa and watch a video. Most of the people that I know are busy, right? And they come in to meet with me, and we sit at the table and we have tea or coffee or a bite to eat, So for now, if it's just me, then it's just going to be how it's going to have to be for now. But now this comes from a deck goddess oracle cards given to me by my friend. We went out of town on a road trip to a mystic store, and she ended up buying this for me. And at the time, I had seen statues of Lakshmi and Ganesha, but I didn't buy one yet. This is the phase of life I'm in right now, right? Semi-retired. Very deserving of it. This is just such an incredible pose. I love it. And I have since seen the giant pink elephant in another video about Ganesha and the flowers associated with him. I don't know where that giant pink elephant is, but I love it. Maybe you do too. You can share that below. This is called a doppy, I guess, an oil lamp. I'm having to learn or relearn these words. Well, there's my goal right there, you guys. There's my goal. 20,000 or more. I'm getting there. I've already talked about it. I have found a vehicle for me that's going to work well for me to achieve my goal so that I can raise the capital to reopen my health and beauty practice. I also have another story about this outfit and Oshun. There are many, many things that I'm remembering in my past now that have been telling me I'm connected to Oshun and Ganesha. And I didn't know. So this has got to go somewhere else. I got to get another one of these to put over here. Probably take me 2 years to get this place situated. Now, I had a website with GoDaddy, my first website when I was in college, because I wanted to have something like Pagan Center. And I gave some exercises that you could use for connecting to the autumn equinox. And so I'll just give you one right now, and that is lighting a candle, purple. If you get a purple candle, please get a purple candle. And then have either a clear glass or a purple tinted glass. So you can have a purple glass or a purple candle and a clear glass. I usually use different colored candles. The blue tint has helped me be able to astral travel before in my sleep. Now there's a hint of purple there, as you see. I got this at Goodwill for maybe 10 cents. But what I would do is gaze at the reflection of the candle flame in the goblet, not gaze at the flame itself. Don't do that. You're going to gaze at the reflection of the candle flame in the glass. You don't necessarily have to have any intention. However, if you don't set one, you could have dreams about stuff that you're going to wonder why you dreamed about it. So, and I do have I had a candle spell that I would recite, and then I would, for a second, I would look at the flame and I would breathe in the energy of the candle flame. And I believe that charged my astral body and would be why I would have so many astral dreams when I went to sleep. So I would set an intention. And I've used different colored goblets, and I've discovered that when I used the King of Pentacles and a yellow ceramic coffee mug, I could tap into what was going on with a male's thoughts and feelings of his money, his financial situation. That was by accident. I actually set an intention for acquiring help from a male, I guess, and I ended up dreaming about a man and his money. So you can have fun experimenting, but you've got to take notes, keep notes in a notebook as to what happens as you conduct these experiments. But this is the time to start, now and all through winter until spring, to help develop your intuition and psychic abilities if you'd like to do that. Alrighty, see you in a bit.